Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. China is duplicating Russia's bully play of a smaller neighbour, albeit with a different means so far. But first, Northern Hemisphere holidays are in full swing now, and financial markets are quiet as a consequence, even if war and geopolitical fights seem to be escalating. In the US, the New York Fed has released its National Consumer Inflation Expectations Survey. These fell to 6.2% in July, down from a record high 6.8% in June. Driving this retreat were expectations that the price of petrol would fall sharply. Food prices are also expected to fall back. The same survey reported the recent household spending surge will ease back to a more normal level, and that the jobless rate is unlikely to rise. The point of these surveys isn't as a predictor of the future, rather they inform how household budgets are being set. This better inflation outlook comes just as the US Congress has passed a huge social and climate program, the centrepiece of the Biden administration's reorienting of the giant US economy after the battering it has taken over the past 6 years. Across the Pacific, China is making a concerted effort to snuff out the democratic government in Taiwan, with a semi-permanent live-fire military exercise surrounding the island nation. At the same time, Taiwan reported healthy export orders in July, up 14%, its best level ever. Its monthly trade surplus remained over $5 billion. But the question remains, how can that continue with the military squeeze tightening? The number of ships navigating around the island on Friday was far lower than usual, down to a handful of vessels, from an average of over 240 a day over the prior week. Ship owners can no longer get political risk insurance in these waters. At home, China has a number of issues it's grappling with, including recent pandemic spread. In Europe, Norway has said it will cut back electricity supplies to the EU because its hydro lakes are so low. It is raising its subsidy on electricity to households there to 90% and prioritising local customers. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 2.77% and 6 basis points lower than this time yesterday. And the price of gold will open today at $1,788 an ounce, which is up $12. And oil prices start up $1.50 at just on $89.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $95.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today at 62.9 US cents, which is a half a cent higher than this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're a half a cent weaker at 89.9 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're firmer at 61.6 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 71.3 and still in our usual range. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought